What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're reviewing WrestleMania Night 2. We opened up the show with the women's triple threat between Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. This match probably could have stole the show, and it was very athletic. A lot of top rope moves. Rhea even got on the apron and kind of hit a senton and threw herself at Bianca. It was just a very athletic match. It was a pretty good match. I liked it a lot. Well, it's a really good match. I liked it a lot. But in the end, it was down to Bianca Belair and Io Sky, really, because Bianca hit a KOD on Rhea Ripley. And then, out of nowhere, Io Sky got on the top rope, hit a moonsault, and pinned Bianca Belair. This next match was a Sin City street fight between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. The match started before it even really began, as Drew McIntyre hit a cheap shot on Damian Priest. Damian Priest quickly capitalized on it, and it was Damian Priest through when they were on the outside until they got towards the ramp. Drew McIntyre hit a suplex on Damian Priest. Then that's when it started to get back and forth. And we had a callback to last year's WrestleMania as Drew had Priest down on the ground. He went to the barricade, grabbed his brother's phone, took a picture of him and Priest, said, "Bored at work again," and then the rest was just a chaotic match with stairs. There was a chair, 3 tables, a future shock DDT to Priest on the stairs. But in the end, Damian Priest went for the old school. Drew McIntyre pushed him off. He went crashing through 2 tables on the outside, got him in the ring, hit a Claymore into the chair, and then pinned Priest for the win. Jumping into the next match, it was the fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship between Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Even Carlito got involved in this match a little later on into the match. It wasn't towards the end, but it was more of the middle of the match. And there was a lot of high-flying moves, even from Braun Breaker, as they were taken out over here. Then by Dom and Balor were teaming up a lot. So when they were out here, Penta flew over the ropes and took them out, and then Braun Breaker jumped as high as he can on the regular floor and whacked Penta, clotheslined him. And there were a lot of cool moves. Carlito tried to get involved. He cost Braun Breaker 1 time in the match, so Braun Breaker decided to have Carlito. When Carlito was over here on the announce table, he jumped from one announce table to the other and speared Carlito. They were both out for a little bit. Carlito was out for the rest of the match, but Braun was out just for a little bit. He got back up a little quickly after. And even Dom felt you can't even say he was in the moment, because he went to hit 619 on Finn Balor, but Finn Balor caught the 619, and they just went crazy. Penta took care of business. Penta took care of Braun, and then Balor hit a Dominic went to hit a frog splash. He got payback. Well, Balor got payback on Dom. He tripped him on the ropes. Balor quickly hit a coup de grace, and then got hit with a frog splash by Dominic, who is your new Intercontinental Champion. The crowd was cheering for him. He was up on the ramp. They were cheering. So he comes running back down to celebrate in the ring with the fans. Everything was great. Dominic might have just turned face. Next up, it was the middle of the show. Randy Orton came out. He said he doesn't care who it is. He doesn't care who his opponent is, because the match is going to end the same way, with an RKO. And everyone quickly pulled out their phones. The lights were off. And next thing we know, Joe Hendry was walking down the ramp, coming to the ring. He just made his WrestleMania debut as the TNA World Champion, and he put on a great match with Randy Orton. Joe Hendry tried to chokeslam Randy Orton, hit him with his standing O, but Randy Orton quickly got out of that. He didn't even get lifted up. Joe Hendry didn't get buried. He did not get buried in this match, but you could tell it was just a match for Randy Orton. And it was really nice to see Joe Hendry there. But in the end, Randy Orton hit Joe Hendry with an RKO for the win. Then after the match, he lifted him up. He was raising Joe Hendry's hand this way, and this way. Then they were about to go back. They went back around again. They went to go back around again, but Randy Orton hit Joe Hendry with an RKO and walked away. Jumping into the next match, it was Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. Similar to the women's match, this match showed off both of their abilities in the ring. It was great. Logan Paul even hit a Styles Clash on AJ Styles, and then AJ Styles quickly turned it into a Styles Clash for Logan Paul. Both men were down. Then, of course, like always, Logan Paul's little stooge tried to come in, give him the brass knuckles, but Karrion Kross stopped him. Then AJ Styles walked out of the ring, and Karrion Kross kept trying to get him to use the brass knuckles. He kept saying, "Use the brass knuckles. Use the brass knuckles. Come on, AJ." And AJ grabs the brass knuckles. He chucked him at the steps, punched Karrion Kross, got in the ring, and it was not a good thing because Logan Paul quickly got up, hit him with a move, hit him with a pulverizer. 1, 2, and 3. Jumping into the next match, the last match before the main event, it was Lyra Valkyria and a mystery partner versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And that mystery opponent was kind of obvious. It was Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is back. Go check the comments of my prediction video to see if I got that prediction right and see who I did get right for this night. And it was kind of obvious once Becky came back, it was kind of obvious they were going to win, and they did. We have new women's tag champs, but the whole match, Liv kept trying to get Becky she wasn't trying to get Becky involved in the ring. She was playing cat and mouse a lot, but in the end, Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan were both the legal woman, and she hit the manhandle slam for the win. Jumping into the main event, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The hype was much better than the actual match. This match, it started off good, then turned into a finisher fest, and they all just kept kicking out of finishers. Cena kicked out of so many Cody Cutters and Crossroads. Cody Rhodes kicked out of a Super AA. He got out of the STFU, which is what they're calling it again. So that's pretty cool. But then Travis Scott came down towards the end of the match. Pulled the referee out, walked up the ramp, got hit with a Crossroads, and then from there, it even went downhill from there because there was no Rock, there was no Stone Cold. Stone Cold came out earlier, right before this match, to announce the attendance. But then Cody had a choice because he had the belt in his hand. They were playing tug of war with the belt. He had the belt in his hand. He could have hit Cena, but he didn't. Cena low-blowed him, hit him with the belt, and won 17. I'm glad he won 17. I wanted him to win, and I predicted him to win, but this match was terrible. That is going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.